Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And fuck our champions! Good up, Pepe! Goal!
It doesn't get any better than that!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game and Frame. I'm your commentator today, Camden Brown, and today we have a matchup between Block FC and Manhattan Kickers in Cosmopolitan League Division 1 action, and both these teams are sitting right behind one another. In this case, Block FC is in third place on 9 points, coming off a emphatic win against New York Ukrainians last week, 4-2. The Manhattan Kickers sitting 2 points behind them in fourth place on 7 points in fourth place. So a good matchup. It's hot and unusually and unseasonably warm afternoon here in the Bronx. Got Yankee Stadium to our left. And kickoff should be here in just a few minutes. While we're here, don't forget the 2025-2026 season is sponsored by Petrobacks, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobacks gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit petrobacks.com and start planning your dream trip today. And it's going to be an exciting group of players here, especially, this is my first time this season viewing Manhattan Kickers, but last week, Block FC put on a show with their electric counterattack and their wing play that will be on display here in the Bronx. There's going to be a formal lineup. The players will walk out to the center circle. Very Premier League, La Liga, professional style. And we should have kickoff here in just a few minutes. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Game and Frame. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game and Frame. We're at McCombs Dam Park, just outside Yankee Stadium, for this Cosmopolitan Division I matchup between Block FC and Manhattan Kickers. Manhattan in all white, Block in all blue. And finally underway here as Manhattan gets his kicked off. Early chance there for Block, coming right out of the gates. One to watch on Block is number 18 out wide. He's about to receive the ball now. It's Aliou Wally, who's so dangerous last week as he cuts inside. Right now, cross. And a deflection will be a corner kick, first corner kick of the afternoon. It'll be goal kick. It's Tukara heading forward. Now, Manhattan trying to get forward. There's a good switch of play. Ball turned over. Now Block. There's Aliou Wally. Cutting in on his left. Cutting back. Trying to find an option. It's good. Good football there from Block. Can be a corner kick. Ball's whipped in, headed away. The throw in for Block. Cleared away. Block on that far hand side. Cleared away. Falls to Wally. So Wally, shot on goal. Oh, we got handball. No. Now, Zami. Throwing, trying to find Zami, or the Costa, the striker, number 9 for Manhattan. Delianis fouled. Be a free kick for Manhattan. Well, not the best of free kicks there from Manhattan. Giving away possession now. Block can come up. Tambadou scored 2 goals last year. Oh! He gets another one. It's the opening goal. Banta Tambadou back on the score sheet for Block FC. And an emphatic finish, one you see most common nowadays in the game today. Just cutting in on his right foot and looping it over the Manhattan keeper to give Block FC the opening goal. A great finish from the number 9. Again, he scored 2 last week against New York Ukrainians. And now he has another one here, just keeping his scoring run going. And now how do Manhattan respond? They going down so early. Flick from DaCosta. Now Zami. Headed for Tambadou. Timkara to Wally. Good run on. Actually, saw Banta Tambadou. We ran into each other right before the match, and both recognized each other from last week. And I immediately said 2 more goals today. Gave me a smile and just a little nod. So he's holding up his end of the deal with 1 goal. And there's a good run there. Keeper off his line, does really well, sweeper keeper style. Here's Wally. Tambadou laying it off. Now Block coming around. be a corner kick, and there's some people interfering. Random bystanders just entering the pitch. Corner kick for Block. Good ball in, headed away. Falls to DaCosta. Shot taken, deflected. Oh, what a save! And Tamadou gets the rebound. It was an incredible save from Manhattan keeper. And there are shouts for offsides, but I think that's going to be 2. Manhattan keeper forced an incredible save to tip it off the crossbar. Some dispute going on the sidelines on what the call is. Yeah, if anything, the other sideline ref on the nearest side is going to have a better view of who was offsides and who wasn't. Still review going on, center ref and sideline ref. And it's a goal, and it's Block 2, Manhattan 0. Flying out of the gates is Block FC. This important home match for them. What a start here for Block FC. They are flying, having a great start to the season, keeping up with the league leaders. And now here with a 2-0 lead, here's Tamadou. Dilianis. Just trying to switch to Zami, but offside's called. Headed forward by Schneider. And Jagana comfortably saving that. It was Delapo, number 22, in goal for Manhattan, that with the initial save. I know it resulted in a goal, but that is still a great save. That could be a nominee for Save of the Month. Here's Loop out wide to Sakri. A loop again for Manhattan. Headed forward by Sakri. Be throwing for Manhattan. Trying to find DaCosta. Another throw-in. This time into Sanchez. It's turned over. Now, so. Ball into Tambadou, trying to chest it, gets it back. Has Wally making a run, just veered off sides. Now it's Banjana in on goal. Could be 3. Good save. It's 3. Tambadou has 2. And Block FC are just running away with it here so early. It is 3-0. It's about a goal every 7-8 minutes, it seems like. Maybe less than that. This could get ugly for Manhattan if they don't reorganize and get their things together, their affairs in order, or a better term, more polite word. Block FC home game. Don't want to disappoint the home crowd, and they're certainly not with a 3-0 lead here very early on. Schneider. Now Tambadou in. He's on a hat trick. Could be 4. This could be 4. Oh, another great save. It's Anjana who couldn't convert there this time. Silla driving forward. And Block FC are human as they give the ball away. It'll be a throw in. Turned over again to Curry, to So. Now Silla out wide. Just couldn't keep it in. And time to breathe for Manhattan. Now, Conte does well, regains possession for his team. Out to Wally. Free kick for Manhattan. Here's Wally. Here's Wally driving forward in that left foot. Just Manhattan just pinned back, block, not letting them really get forward at all. Now Conte, the captain. Trawali. Now Silla lost the ball for a sec, regained possession. Nice Cruyff turn. Still Silla. Now's Wally. Opportunities, could be four. Could be four, you know. Another great save from Delapo. As DaCosta comes up with the ball now. Free kick for Manhattan. Going long. It's Dilianis. It's Bibovic gives the ball. Sanchez. Now DaCosta, who's coming so deep from that striker position, try to get something going for Manhattan. He's trying to find Sanchez running through, but Jagana commanding in that goal, coming off his line just to shore up that attack and distributing to Cora. Now Dilianis under pressure, has to support in Sanchez. Schneider under pressure from Wally. Dilianis, and be a throw-in for Manhattan. Schneider with the throw into Rami or Zami. No, apologies. Now Bajana finds Wally with a great ball. Wally, if he gets his touch right, Wally's in on goal. This could be four. Could be four. Another great save from Delapo, who is, without him, maybe this score line could be much higher already. Just keeping Manhattan in this game as DaCosta makes a run. Conte giving chase, does well. Finds Jagana. Oh, turned over. Sanchez finally cleared, but it's a corner kick for Manhattan. First corner kick for Manhattan. just missed there by Schneider. Rolls under his foot. Be a throw in for block. So we'd be getting a water break. The soaring temperatures here in this first weekend in October. Come up later if you're enjoying this action. Later on today, we have Hoboken FC versus New York Greek Americans. That's at 4 p.m. in APSL Metropolitan Conference. And more Metropolitan, and then simultaneously, there's New York International FC versus Pan Cyprian Freedoms at 4 p.m. That's all APSL action. It's all coming up on Game and Frame. And at halftime, we have Goal of the Month and Plays of the Week. You can go on our Instagram at Game and Frame and have your vote. Just again, at Game and Frame on Instagram. You can go to our account and vote for Goal of the Month and Plays of the Week. You'll be able to see all those highlights at halftime. Don't forget, we're also on YouTube now. We are streaming all of our matches on YouTube. So you have a YouTube account, or you don't even really need an account. Just make sure you subscribe, like our videos, and like all the posts, all the streams, all the action we have this fall and throughout the winter on Game and Frame. Block FC 3-0 here very early on. 28 minutes past. Tambadou, Banta Tambadou with 2 goals. One, a poacher's finish. The first one was a emphatic finish from top of the inside the 18, just looped over Delapo and goal for Manhattan. And Block certainly earned this water break. Not sure about Manhattan. They really need to use this time to regroup and figure out what's going wrong and what holes they can plug in this defense of theirs. Because Block FC don't look like they're going to take the handbrake off. Teams are back out. Block FC certainly ready for this second half of the first half. (3-0) in the opening 10-15 minutes here. Back on the way, it's throw in from Diallo. Conte. Dessau. Little, not the best of touch, but recovers well. Conte is just forced to clear it forward. It'll be a throw-in for Manhattan. Headed forward by Diallo. Now So can come forward with it, trying to find Wally. Good skill. Silla trying to look for Wally's run. Wally checks back, receives the ball. Goes in between. Nice flick. This is good football here. Tambadou. Manjana just couldn't get under control now. Manhattan come up the other way. Vilianis. Sakri. All the way back to Delapo. Sakri again. Now Manhattan trying to come forward. It'll be a free kick for a block. It's Conte, the captain, going to loop this ball in. Ball's in. Cleared away. And forward by Kamara. Schneider with the throw into DaCosta. Schneider. Now Wally on the ball. Got Tambadou making a run. And offside's called. Chatelain fights back for that, but offside's called on Tambadou. Forward by Schneider. Trying to find Muhammad. Brings it down really well, but his boot ended up in the thigh of, looks like that's Kamara, who's down. Free kick for block. Forward by Conte. Diallo making a run from left back. Is he going to chip? Oh. Good effort there from the left back. Almost rewarded for his bombardment forward. Be a goal kick though for Manhattan. Turned over, falls to Silla. All the way back to Jagana. Now Silla with the turnover. Here's Wally. Silla. So. It's well defended there. Still not clear from Manhattan. And more of a field goal than a shot on goal. Be a goal kick for Manhattan. Ball falls to Silla. Tunkara goes back to Jagana. Dilianis. Dilianis again, trying to bring it down. Loops it forward to July Zami. Dilianis, strike. First shot in anger. First shot on goal, really, for Manhattan in this first half. Be a goal kick, though. Jagana goes short. Brought around by Schneider's, Dilianis. Into Muhammad. Oh, here's an opportunity for Sanchez. Pull one back. It's a great save there from Jagana. Manhattan finally getting some momentum in their attack. Sanchez had a good effort save. Just needed to find a corner there. It's going to be hard to beat Jagana. Made a couple of great saves last week against New York Ukrainians, so he doesn't give up goals very easily. Here's Tambadou trying to run on his hat trick. Dilianis now for Manhattan. And then stuff here in the last couple minutes. Dilianis under pressure from Tambadou. Still Dilianis trying to find an option. Has to go backwards. Muhammad turned over. So now Silla has Wally making an underlap now. Here's Wally, Aliou Wally. And throw in for Block FC. Flipped on. Ran out by Muhammad. Now it's DaCosta. Dilianis looking for options. On Zami. Turned over. Tambadou now. Kamara to Conte. All the way back to Jagana. Now, so Jate. Out to Silla. Usman Silla. Now Wally. Silla again. Looking for a cross. That's Tunkara. Goal kick for Manhattan. Delapo decides to go short. It's Dilianis on the ball now. Dilianis again. Got a lot of time on the ball, but there's no struggling to find options. He drives forward. Dilianis, still Dilianis. Now Muhammad, back to Dilianis, turned over, and free kick called. Dilianis going to stand over this free kick for Manhattan. Ball in. Oh, Snyder. Oh, great save from Dragana. Muhammad. Oh, and Dragana, desperate to keep his clean sheet, does emphatically with a great save from an effort from Ryan Schneider, number 3 for Manhattan. As he was in on goal, just couldn't find the side netting. Dragana took away all his angles and just made himself big. Some great saves here in this first half between either goalkeeper. As Conte now on the ball. Forward. Trying to find Anjana. Dragana saying, anything you can do, Delapo, I can do better. Going save for save. Difference is Dragana's trying to maintain a clean sheet and Delapo trying to dam up a massive leak in the Manhattan defense. Muhammad for Manhattan. Good turn, trying to turn, but Diallo obstructing him. Now Dilianis. Now Zami. Schneider with the throw for Manhattan. Zami. Wally keeps possession. It's Wally again. Still Wally. Now DaCosta. Trying to find Sanchez. Sanchez and Kamara sliding over and just defending that really well for block. Manhattan trying to get the ball back into play as quickly as possible. The time running out in the first half. This is Dilianis. Wally. 1-2 was so intercepted by Chatelin. Muhammad gives chase as Dragana, just nice little looping ball over to Diallo, who cuts inside. And a nice switch of play to Wally. Get his touch right, he does. But Schneider might have been a little shove in the back, but gets away with it. Dilianis out to Espiaza. Chatelin under pressure. Still Chatelin, needs to give it up. Finds Schneider finally. Pressured by Wally. And Espiazu. Delapo. The loop. Delapo. And there's the first half. It was very one-sided. It's all Block FC in this first half as Banta Tamadou coming up with a brace for his team to give his team a comfortable lead going in the first half. That's it for the first half here at McCombs Dam Park. But don't go anywhere. We have highlights of goal of the month as well as plays of the week, and you can go on our Instagram at Game and Frame and have your vote for goals of the month and plays of the week. We'll be right back with the second half.
From soccer fields across the USA to
Rosero drifting deep, and it's Oscar Rivas! Oh my word! Stunning! Oscar Rivas with another moment of cup magic!
Happy to keep this ball. Floated forward to McDade. I don't see the flag up. What a finish that is by Brian McDade. Off the underside of the bar and in.
Then Suarez on it, gets a foot on it. Opportunity, open goal! It's Eric Rincon who opens the scoring for Galicia.
It's in the box, send the mate to it first. Defense to his second. Rojas with a long shot, and what a goal! What a strike for number 4!
With his leg. Goes long for Neme. Neme controls it well. Garcia, chip to the run of Neme. Will he get a shot? Tight angle! Finishes for Nicolas Neme. Set up by Ivan Garcia with a chip assist. And Neme, a good finish inside the left post, and it's 1-0 Ironbound very quickly here at home.
Scan across and make sure everything is closed up. Here's Yusuf Afif. Gets away from the defender. Yusuf Afif off the crossbar! Newly repaired, put back into order, and Yusuf Afif says, let me give it a quick testaroo.
Jayakanta central. Dana again takes a shot. What a finish from the number 7! Just like that.
Schwartz trying to get around Gralla. He does. Schwartz! Schwartz! What a run by Brandon Schwartz!
Rose got a touch over Gene right at the goal line and in. Gene didn't come get it in time. And it's delicately put in. First the touch over by Rose, and then sliding to finish.
Sabovic wobbling, immaculate by Sabovic. That is delicious. Immaculate in its construction. It wobbled and weaved all over the place.
Tangled with Cardozo, no foul. Oliveira, he will shoot, and when they chipped him again from over 30 yards out, it's Ricardo Oliveira, his 4th, and there's the second for Ironbound, the second chip, and this is excellent from Oliveira.
Paz gets past 3. Paez, the ball, boot shot! It's a rocket! Brahim Aboud with a rifle from his left foot.
Don't forget, go vote at Game and Frame on Instagram. Vote for Goal of the Month and Plays of the Week. Again, it's at Game and Frame on Instagram. Goal of the Month nominees. You just saw all the great goals from the month of September and Plays of the Week. Have your say. And the second half is just around the corner. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game and Frame. We're at McCombs Dam Park for Cosmopolitan Division I action between Block FC and Manhattan Kickers. And as you can see from the scoreboard, the first half only went one way, and that was Block FC's way, as they scored 3 goals very early and very quickly to give themselves a very comfortable lead here going into the second half. What's Manhattan going to do? What was their team talk? It looked like Tomadou might have been offsides there. Team talk just to regroup and not let this get any worse than it already is. This Block starting the second half the way they started the first. Silla. Oh! Right off the crossbar. Silla. Usman Silla with a strike that I guess technically went off the crossbar that's higher, which would be out of bounds. But great strike nonetheless from Usman Silla. As now their Block is having a dispute with the referee. Definitely looked like it hit off the crossbar, the bottom crossbar. And I think the referee might have thought otherwise. That's why there's a goal kick going on, but we're going to go with the referee's decision and go short. And as Delapo goes short to the loop, trying to feed Muhammad, just falls to Conte. And that's cleared by Kamara. Diallo with the throw for Block. And Dessau is having his jersey pulled a little bit. It's Dilianis now. And Chantalin. DaCosta trying to head forward, pushing the back there by Trawali. It'll be a free kick for Manhattan. Ball forward. Flicked on. Some holding going on there. Now here, opportunity for Block. This could be 4. It could be 4. It is 4. Sao, who gives his team the 4-0 lead. And this game is all but wrapped up. You would think so for Block FC. It's Mame Elion So. Gives his team the 4-0 lead. Cutting in from that left-hand side. Manhattan are just all over the place. They're in the Bronx, is where they are. They're not in Manhattan. They're up against a very proud Bronx native team and Block FC. And as it stands, Block are now level on points with Sanzak at top of the league. At the top of the league. They're on an incredible run here. Interviewing a few players last week, and they said that over the last couple of years they've struggled. They're a fairly new team, but now they find themselves at the moment level on points with Sanzak on 12 points. as they continue their exciting start to the season, as Manhattan going to try to find a way back into this match. That's turned over there. Trying to find Sanchez. Opportunity for Manhattan. As Diallo tracking back, but his offside's called to be a free kick for Block. Jagana having a comfortable afternoon. He has been called upon once, made a great save. It's not surprising based off his stature and his overall quality, as Manhattan trying to come forward with Muhammad, driving forward. Muhammad. And corner kick for Manhattan. Looping ball in, headed back across. Jagana safe and sound there in the goal for Block as he. That's a great ball. Oh, Wally gets around one defender. Wally and call for a foul. Wally tripped up, but got all ball as LaLoupe helping Wally back on his feet, and Delapo trying to get it forward for his team, but turned over. Trying to feed Wally. Wally still maintaining possession, back heel. Doesn't come off for Block FC this time. Now So, the goal scorer, scored 4, trying to go for 5 in his brace, but it'll be a goal kick for Block FC. Delapo, the goal kick going short to LaLoupe. Into Costa, who's in a midfield position now. Espiazu to Muhammad, fouled there by Diallo. Free kick for Manhattan. Some waters for Manhattan players as referee blows his whistle for play to get back underway. Espiazu goes short. Turned over. Now, So once Diallo. Kamara. Conte. Turned over. Giannis to DaCosta. Under pressure there. Espiazu, DaCosta. Looking for options, trying to go long. And just finds Diallo, who can go back to Jagana. Dangerous there from Jagana, but finds Kamara comfortably. Conte. Turned over there, finds Dilianis. Espiazu trying to catch up to that, but too much pace on that. It'll be a throw in for Block FC. This out. Espiazu. Bit of pinball in there. Ball still bouncing around. Block, come up the other way. Trawali. Silla lining up a shot. Straight into Delapo's hands. Zami. DaCosta. Sanchez all alone, and able to turn. Now Muhammad for Manhattan. It's Kamara, defends well. Dilianis brings it down very well. DaCosta. DaCosta lets it run, finds the loop. Out to Espiazu, drive forward, cuts inside on his left. Trawali. Turned over to Dilianis. It's Bajana with the foul there. It'll be a free kick for Manhattan. And Muhammad stand over this free kick for Manhattan. Ball's whipped in, looped in. Trying to almost head it down, but just couldn't get enough power on his shot there. It'd be a goal kick for Manhattan or Block FC. Kamara. Conte going long, trying to find Sal. Sal gonna try to use his pace to catch up to that, but LaLoupe defending well. Oh, missed kick from Delapo. LaLoupe. Espiazu. That's good football there from Manhattan. After, just as I say that, they give the ball away. Chantelin ensuring a Block FC throw-in. Long throw, headed away. Cool by Kamara there. Jangana finds Diallo. Muhammad defending well. But they get the ball back. Throw in for Block FC. Espiazu to LaLoupe. Chantelin forward. And offside's called. Kamara to Trawali, Ismaila Trawali. Conte. Leonis. It's a good switch, trying to find Sakri, but too much on the ball for that, or for Sakri to try to keep that in. Now turned over. Now with pace, here comes Block FC. They go on his own. Well defended there by Chantelin. Now Bibovic. And then Muhammad under pressure. Bibovic. LaLoupe. Bibovic. Flipped on. Now Espiazu getting forward on this right-hand side. That's a decent ball to Sanchez. Just might have been caught in two minds. May have been able to take a touch. I had to go for the. Ended up going for the one time and went wide. It'd be a Block FC goal kick. Conte. Forward by Sal. Are headed back by Sal to Conte. Finds Diallo. Trawali going back to Jagana. Kamara. Conte. All into Jante. Now opportunity for block. Ooh, that was almost 6, you know. Almost 6. Block FC's wing play is just almost 5. I mean, and water break for this second half. As players take a break, we can remind you that the 2025-2026 Game and Frame season is sponsored by Petrobras, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobras gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit Petrobras.com and start planning your dream trip today. As don't forget too, you can go on our Game and Frame go on our Instagram at Game and Frame and vote for Goal of the Month as well as Plays of the Week. That's Instagram at Game and Frame, and vote in the comments for Goal of the Month and Play of the Week. From all the exciting action from the month of September as we here on this first weekend in October. All it feels like. Still feels like August. It's in the 80s, sun shining, and see Manhattan in the background and Yankee Stadium to our left. Beautiful afternoon for Cosmopolitan action. It's Block FC 4, Manhattan 0. Block FC, unintended, coming quick out of the blocks as they scored 3 goals very early on in the first half. And followed the beginning of the second half with a goal as well to make it 4-0 and seemingly put the game out of sight for Manhattan. And Block FC, as things stand, will be sharing the top of the league with FC Sanzak on 12 points. Following up their 4-2 win last week against New York Ukrainians. They are just goal hungry, scoring 8 goals as it stands in the last 2 games.
What is the score? 4-0? Or which?
Referee whistling, get everyone back on the pitch. Block SC still having conversations with management, getting the final few sips of water. Delapo going short to Laloup. Bibovic to Sakri. Chantalin to Schneider. Dilianis. to Sal. Conte, the captain. Now Silla, turned over. Bibovic. Leloup. Kamara just defending well. Be a throw in for Block FC. Trawali going all the way back to Conte. Just able to evade Sanchez's pressure there. Finds Kamara. Sankara forced to dispossess it. Be a throw in for Manhattan. It's an awkward clearance from Kamara. Sakri finds DaCosta. Sankora. Kamara. Big ball forward. Finds Jata, but offside's called. Late flag. Jaite offsides there for Block FC. Sakri. And Mohammed fouled there. Be a free kick for Manhattan. Dilianis. Oh, dispossessed there. This block coming forward, looking for their 5th goal. Comes to the goal scorer of the 4th goal, Sal. It's a cross. They get to the end line. It's a cross. Defended by Bibovic. Falls to Dilianis, who clears. And Tekora can keep it in and be a throw-in for Manhattan. Schneider with the throw. And falls to Kamara, who goes all the way to Jagana, who's outside of his box. It's Bibovic, Mohammed now. Mohammed trying to find one of Sanchez up there. Falls to Jagana. Conte. Trawali. Sankora. Another Trawali. It's a nice little layoff. And falls to Delapo. And scoops that up. Leloup. Bibovic. Delapo. Leloup. Flicked on. It's Mohammed out wide right. Cutting inside. It's a good ball. Good opportunity to pull him back. And deflected by Tunkara will be a goal kick or a corner kick for Block FC. Corner kick for Manhattan. Put it away, Faisal Bivovic, miss kick. It's out to Jatai, cutting inside. He's got some options. Double teamed and dispossessed. Now Schneider. Manhattan trying to come up the other way. Sanchez trying to feed DaCosta, but just finds Jagana. Conte. Block FC in absolutely no rush. Have a comfortable 4-0 lead here. Is Sal, who scored the 4th goal for Block. Now, opportunity, offside's called. Espiazu. Turned over. Conte. DeCassi. Sao. Trawali. And a foul called, be a free kick for Manhattan. Bibovic. Sakri, Mohammed. Mohammed gives a big switch to Schneider. Can he keep it in? He can't. Be a throw in for Block FC. Cassie. Fake. Cassie at the Sal. Cutting inside. Still Sal. To Cassie. Just overrun. Finds Tunkara. Back to Cassie. It's Ali Chawali. Coming forward. Cross. Delapo trying to make a save, missed it. Now it's clear, or it's with Muhammad now. Block FC just pinning Manhattan in, not allowing them to get any momentum to go forward. Chawali. Conte. Tunkara. Smela Trawali. Back to Ali Trawali. And Jaitai. Conte. Cassie. Trawali. Conte. Trawali trying to force that through. Turned over. Now LaLoupe. Looping ball over to Sanchez, who's offsides. About 10 minutes left here at McCombs Dam Park as Bivovic pulls up, is now on the ground there. I have to say this game is out of sight for Manhattan. Didn't really have much going forward and certainly didn't have the solidity in the back to stay in this game, as Block FC scored 3 really early goals in the first half and picked up where they left off in the second half and scored a 4th early on. As they are looking to go top of the league on 12 points, sharing that spot with FC Sanzak. Cassie, Trawali, back to his captain, Conte. Trawali. Tamadou back in the game. He's on 2 goals. Chantelin under pressure by Kasi. Dispossessed. Trawali to Sao. Go out wide. Offside's called again on Bajana. Pleading with the ref, but he had a good view from his angle. You could see the back line where they were. Just needed to hold his run. And it's like Panjana getting his name in the book for dissent. And Schneider going back to Delapo under pressure. Tamadou forcing an error, be a throw-in for Block. Tamadou. All the way back to Jagana. Trawali. Finds Ishmael. Trawali. Under pressure. Block SC just sharing the ball, passing. Here's Sao into Tamadou. And offside's called. Oh, turned over there. It's Cassie now. Good defending there by Chantelin. Long throw. Headed away by Chantelin. Out of bounds by Aspiazu. Be another throw in for Block FC. And cleared away. Conte under pressure. They will find Kasi. Trawali to Ismail Trawali. Conte. And a foul called, be a free kick for Manhattan. Mohammed over the free kick for Manhattan. Attempt on goal, be a goal kick for Block FC. Dispossessed. Sanchez now going for an early shot, but Jagana covered, calm, secure. He gives himself a couple fist bumps as he's on his way to a clean sheet here, barring a last-minute chance from Manhattan as Tambadou just can keep it in. It's a throw in, taken quickly. Tambadou, still Tambadou. Trying to get himself a hat trick. Spent most of the second half on the sidelines, getting a breather. Now Sao. Throw in for Block. Sao. To Conte. All the way back to Jagana. He's just going to jog this back into his box and finds Conte again. Trawali to Trawali. There's a turnover. It's not going to be outside. This came from opposing. Could be consolation goal for Manhattan. It is. Sanchez, the number 7, pulls one back for Manhattan. And Block FC give up their clean sheet. And Sanchez hurrying back to the center line to try to get this back underway. There's only a few minutes left, so I think it's just going to be a consolation goal at the most for Manhattan. And Block going to be a bit disappointed with that. Sort of let their guard down as Manhattan coming back the other way. Be a free kick for Manhattan. In the final minute here, McCombs Dam Park. Manhattan pulling one back through the number 7 Sanchez. It's an emphatic finish to beat Jagana finally, but it might be too little too late. It's Mohammed about to whip this free kick in. It's a good ball into Jagana. Referee having a look at his watch. And Desau flicks it to Trawali. Tunkara. Zakasi. And offside's called. Ball into Muhammad. Chantalin trying to bring it down. Falls all the way back to Muhammad. Still Muhammad. Now Sakri to DaCosta. And there's the final whistle. It ends Block FC 4, Manhattan Kickers 1. And Block FC are now joint league leaders with FC Sanzak. Very straightforward affair here today for Block FC. Scored 3 early goals in the first half and came out of the second half with another early goal to really put the game to bed against Manhattan Kickers. We'll have post-match interview coming up here in a few minutes, but also coming at 4 o'clock, we have APSL action. It's Hoboken FC versus New York Greek Americans and Metropolitan Conference APSL action. And simultaneously, we have New York International FC versus Pan-Cyprian Freedoms at 4 p.m. That's all coming up on Game and Frame. We'll be right back with post-match interviews coming up in a few minutes.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro.
And welcome back to Game and Frame, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Camden Brown. I'm here with Banta Tambadou and Mohamed Jagana for Block FC. Another great win for you guys. That's 8 goals in 2 matches. Tambadou, I saw you before. We shook hands before the match. I said another 2 goals, and you came up big.
We had the big hat trick, you know. As I told you the last game, that's what we do, you know. And it was a good game. It was a great game today, you know, with the great performance with my team.
Yeah.
You know, we let her come up with a good result, you know. And the game was too hard today, and the sun was too hard. But I really appreciate it today. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the coaches. As the same, and shout out to my goalkeeper, the best goalie in the world right now.
Yeah, Jagana, unfortunate not to be able to get a clean sheet, but again, you were called on just maybe once or twice, but you came up big. Yeah, take me through the match and what's really working for Block FC right now.
Actually, we work it on the training ground. So everything we happen to build up our gaming plan on the training ground, and that's the exact plan we utilize on the game. But hopefully the game was, yeah, you know, we're they are 3 points, we are 3 points ahead of them. So we know that it's gonna be a derby game, and we came all the way because it's our home ground. So hopefully, we happen to get our 3 points again. You know, it was so wonderful.
Well, yeah, it's another amazing performance. You guys came, no pun intended, straight out of the blocks, flying. But now, top of the league, joint league leaders with FC Sanzak. Another win under the belt. I'm excited. It's exciting to watch you all this season so far, and I'm excited for the rest of the season. So, congratulations on 3 points, and we'll see you next time on Game and Frame. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
See you guys.
All right, take care. All right, thanks.
That's it for me. We have more action coming up later. 6 o'clock game, Galicia, New York International. That's at 6 p.m. We'll be right back. Well, there's more action on Game and Frame, more APSL action. See you later on Game and Frame. I'm Camden Brown. See ya. Actually, we got a while. I'm gonna go this deli. Yeah, I can go there. Yeah.